pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one
somebody tell these niggas who Kanye with it.
at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Oh, he got a up, though.
Do no harm, and right now they're harming
Yeah, it is. It is. It's cool.
That. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose.
He felt it. Y'all niggas watching him now.
Even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
And this is caught by Williams.
This nigga is torturing your left tackle, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
He torturing this nigga right now.
He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike
That
Williams.
nigga was torturing that nigga. He pushed him into the quarterback, basically.
And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I know niggas is like scarier and shit than him. I know niggas is scarier than him and shit like that. Like the nigga, like Aaron Donald and shit like that. But I think like the scariest one, the freak of nature for real is him. He's the scariest. Just to physically line up against that nigga is scary, bro. Like Aaron Donald, he's ripped and everything, but the nigga's only 5'10" when you think about it. Myles Garrett really 6'4". Built like how he built, all crazy, like dunking the basketball and shit like that. That shit don't make sense.
So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Watson.
That was my fault. I should have went the other way. It was single coverage, though. Everybody else but the nigga.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last
Should have went to Njoku.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Get your ass up, though. I don't care if he's playing.
On second down. Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh!
Williams brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I'm scared.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I'm
And
scared.
that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team to stay with it. Let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another?
Oh, nah.
Does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Nigga stood out.
Return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
What's up, wrong with you? Who? Nigga said, hoopla, let me blah.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now Watson throws another interception.
Are you serious?
Derwin James with a pick.
That was just a bad throw. Am I lying?
He brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Nah, that was a bad throw. I'm not gonna lie to you. I threw it right, but like I'm talking about like it was a bad throw in terms of like.
Pick 6 CD, and remember it cancels out.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying. Like they disrespect him.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way.
They really just disrespected Deshaun Watson. That was a curl route. Your man was right there. It was like one of those ones that was gonna be a secure catch, but he was gonna get tackled. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time he turned around, the nigga just threw it to you.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
That's what that was. That's what that was, Cuddy. That's what that was, Cuddy.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the
That's what that was, Cuddy. That's what that was, Cuddy.
Throw for it here, Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. It's a foot race.
Is the rapist in a woman beater? Let me stop. Nah, that's fucked that. That's fucked that. That was allegedly. That was not nice. I'm a fan of them dudes. Let me not say that. That's fucked up. Hey, they served their time, brother. They served their time, my brother.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Touchdown, Chargers! Mike Williams on a touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished.
Yeah, it's still going to so far, I guess.
And Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Most teams do in their 2-point
25? No, 21.
Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off,
No, 2 of them gone,
you
dude.
might get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case, sir. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Well, there you go.
They didn't even go 10 yards.
Big and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
Yes.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and
nowhere to go for Herbert. And he's going to go.
Regular game?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
More than that.
He's got it to Williams.
Yeah. We have 32 games total. 6 of them are EDB, 5 of them are Memphis.
First half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to
So 32 divided minus 6 EDVs is 28. No, it's not.
I'm not saying that.
incomplete. Another not asking me, but
Oh, yeah,
I'll give
because
you
some
my
of them are
opinion
grounded.
anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit.
Yeah.
But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
I think so,
Second
Yeah,
quarter
6 and 8 and
kick
22.
there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it doesn't.
Yeah, that's how many games we
the
got.
right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Watson on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Why you let Big Bud just keep running?
Was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a third and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
How come every time I press the audible for onside kick, they never go into it?
Third quarter. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down, here's Chubb again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. Got to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. It was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Yeah. You said Albert Pujols?
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
My dog is getting way too big.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Play action.
I think that tight end gonna block him.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to it.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams from 13 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. John Johnson with the INT. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will.
Why was Herbert catching up to him more than Keenan Allen? And why was he catching up to him, just period?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
21.
They also have to have interest in the
$21.
running game as well.
I heard that was the magic price, $21.
The point of attack and not giving ground.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
21.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Yeah, this is jiggy. I like this.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Here we go on 4th. Watson.
No! Oh!
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
21.
And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sione Takitaki. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Browns defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Mm-hmm.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down. And trouble trying to middle here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on
That
that
nigga
play
has
from
not
the
been getting
get-go.
paid to do
They had
that.
everyone crashing the ball carrier
He's
before he
been
even
getting
made the
paid to do
line,
that.
and they hold him to just a yard.
That ass. Walked in
The
the
run
blue.
only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Not nada.
Even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, my bad. All right, yep, I'm done with the game.
Interception. Derwin James with a pick.
We're done here. I'm done. I played my Madden. I got to go to New York, too, though, honestly.